Here you can see I am producing a 16:9 game and reversioning this as 9:16. We're using a number of features here. First of all, we're using our clean feed output. So you can see here that my logo, for example, does not appear on my clean feed output, and neither do any of my additional graphics. Instead, my additional graphics here are being added in the downstream control room that we'll look at in a moment. So as I switch between my cameras here, you'll see with a little bit of lag, we've got another switch happening down here in the 9:16 version. The way this is being achieved is by using duplicate sources down here. So you can see that I am able to pass these through to the clean feed, and they just switch in parallel using the feature of our multi-action key bindings. The useful thing about this is it allows me to make changes to the inbound video, such as creating picture-in-picture effects, without affecting the output to the 9:16 control room. We can chain that together with some other features, such as using my DVE. So over here, we run a DVE squeezeback and send a command, in this case to singular, to create a similar related asset that we've constructed specifically to work with the 9:16 frame. Additionally, we can use things like ad insertion. So I'm going to run an ad break in my 16:9 control room, and then downstream of this, my 9:16 control room picks up the SCSI marker and adds in an asset of its own. Obviously, you can be using these SCSI triggers and replacement assets in the way that I'm doing here to simply overlay and replace an asset on top of another. Of course, they could be used by a downstream system to be adding in additional tailored advertising. Moving into the 9:16 control room, you can see this is a fully featured control room with all of the abilities that you would find in a 16:9 production, so you're totally able to produce in 9:16 natively. However, in this case, all I'm doing is taking in the various feed elements, so duplicates of my singular live assets and duplicates of my various feeds, mainly just the clean feed coming in here, and adding in some background elements and dressing.